So, what is going on, guys? Today, we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose as the Halloween video. I don't know why. I just said, you know what? Screw it. Usually I upload on the Friday. It's Halloween today. Let's go with the Halloween-ish thing. I was like, what Transformer? I couldn't think of one. I was like, Goku Black? I don't know. I should, if I had had Cell First Form, I would have did him because he's kind of spooky. But we have Goku Black Rose, who is getting an upcoming re-release, so if you did miss him the first time, it's not like he's that hard to get. And there's two versions of Goku Black that you can get from Figuarts. This is the cheap one. There's the back of the box. It looks really cool. It looks really nice. And there's the front. Rose. Very cool. Very awesome. But there is another version, which we'll kind of get into in a minute. Let's just get him out of the box. This is a base figure, similar to, it's a $35 USD range figure. It is one of those cheap ones. He comes with 3 alternate faceplates on the one he has, and of course, comes with 2 other sets of hands and an instant transmission hand. Very nice, very cool. And here we have Goku Black Rose out of the box, and this guy is intriguing in a way. He is actually quite different from the initial release. So this is the cheap one. Like I said, there's another release, which I believe came out in 2018. Or I don't know, it was earlier. And it was the Goku Black figure itself, just outright, just Goku Black. It had the typical regular Goku Black head. Then it had the Rose head, but the head wasn't metallic. This one has metallic hair. Compared to the other one, which just has straight pink hair. And the outfit on this one is also kind of purpley. If you look at it, it's not showing up as much as camera. In person, though, it is glistening. There's, like, all these metallic, like, pink highlights throughout the figure, which looks good. I do like it. It looks really cool. It's basically because he's Rose. It's the glow when he's glowing, pretty much. Which is pretty nice. There's a sad little scuff mark right there, though. Don't know where that came from, but it's there. Oh, well. And I mean, he just looks really good. The boots, really nice. Again, you can kind of see that kind of pink wash on it. It's really strange. The pink is, like, everywhere, but I don't hate it. I actually really like it. I think it looks really cool. And before we even touch on accessories, one thing I will note is he actually has a different fist for once we have a different fist. He has his ring. His time ring is on there. Very cool, very awesome. And I mean, old Zamasu Goku Black here is just really, really nice. There's that one Patara earring as well. Looking really... Can we get a re-release of Zamasu, please? He's really expensive. Both Zamasu's Fusion and regular are really expensive. But that's basically his accessories that he has on hand. So let's take a look at his other hands, which he has 2 sets other than his fists, and of course an instant transmission, which I don't remember him using. And here we have his secondary hands, which, yeah, it's Goku's stance hand and open hands. Yeah, the open hands, really, I like the open hands. I pose him with these two, and he's kind of like this, if you've seen any of my collection videos. I kind of have him, well, technically the hands are rotated alternately, but you know what I mean. They're something like that. I actually kind of like this pose for some reason. I don't know if he's very theatrical, so I feel like he'd pull this move at some point. But one thing I will note about this is his hands are really tight and scary to get off. I'm just doing that on camera to prove that point. They're really, really not nice to get on there. Come on, instant transmission. There it is. I've never used this hand. Again, instant transmission. Maybe it's a blast. I don't know. But, yeah, it's instant transmission. Come on now. We know. Again, the right hands, they all have the rings, including this one. I just didn't show that one. So, yes, you can do instant transmission. I'm just going to leave that there for a moment. Finger gun. Pew, pew, pew. But that is the hands. Basic selection. Again, basic figure. You kind of expect the basic selection. And he does come with 4 faceplates, the first one being this kind of smirk. I'm pretty sure this is the one he comes out of the box with. It's either that or the kind of angry-ish face. This is my favorite one, easily. This is the one I have on display. I love the little evil smirk. Again, the theatrics of Goku Black are, like, awesome. Zamasu became one of my favorite characters easily. I don't know why, but I really do like Zamasu. I have to get a Zamasu at some point. He's just really expensive. He's really expensive. But that is that face. Then we have the kind of stern, angry face, which, yeah, I mean, I could see it. I don't like it as much as the other one, if I'm being honest. I do like the smirk a lot more. We then have the yelling face. Can't go wrong with a yelling face. And, of course, we then have a teeth grit face, but he's looking to the left for some reason. He's looking to the left. Can't really see it as well with the bangs on. Oh, there goes the face. But he's just looking to the left. No idea. It's the only one. No idea why there's one looking to the left and the rest aren't. No idea. But there we have Goku Black's faces. But I want to try something more with this figure. You know, it's Halloween. Do something a little different. I own this, which is the Dragon Stars Power-Up Pack with Goku Black. Wow. That looks like crap, doesn't it? It really does, man. It really does look like garbage. But there is something that intrigues me with this figure. The parts. And what I mean by the parts, I mean the effect parts. I know this is weird to pull out a Dragon Stars in a figuarts review, but yeah, I know he looks like crap. He looks like a goddamn knockoff in comparison to him. Holy crap, the difference. You believe the difference in price is like $20? But this isn't to say that this figure is not worth something. This thing's biggest weakness is it doesn't come with accessories, and they still have never made an SH Figuarts version of the Scythe, weirdly enough. They've never done a version of this, and, well, this is easy. This, as I pretty much discovered, is basically the exact same effect part you get with most of the Figuarts when they put them out. It is the exact same. It is the exact same. Then this giant thing here, I mean, it's fine. But we're mostly here for this, if I'm being honest. The Scythe. Look at that. The one thing I will say is that the Dragon Stars has infinitely easier hands to remove at the bare minimum, but dear God, look at how bad that looks. Holy good God. Anyway, get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Run away. We don't like you anymore. We have Scythe, and I kind of was wondering, can it work? Intriguing. It kind of could. In a way, he ain't gonna hold it, like, excellently. Mind you, but I feel like there's a chance here. Especially with, like, blue tack or something. It's something. Something to consider, you know? If you want the Scythe. Or the backdrop. Or another effect. I might use. Who knows? Anyway, that was just kind of a throw-in for what I just kind of wanted to see. But let's get into the articulation here, which is pretty good. Ball joint at the head. Forward and back. He does have that faux sleeve here, which kind of does some stuff. His range going with the butterfly, really good, though. Swivel, elbow bend, wrist rotation, forward, back. A nice waist joint there. Does rotate and everything. Forward and back. The skirts aren't too restrictive. Outward. Double knee. Rotation. Feet go way down. He actually has some of the best floating poses possible out of any of my figures. I don't know why. It just really goes well. There's a crow, and he's really loud outside. But that is the articulation for Goku Black. So let's just get into my final thoughts here, which are, this thing's really good, like, surprisingly so. Again, this is a base release. He is missing a few things. We're not going to lie. He's missing a few things. He doesn't have the little blade. The other one comes with the little blade part. He doesn't have another head because he's a base release. Again, there's a figure out there that does do all of that. But that figure so happens to be so astronomically priced, it's actually unbelievable. As I mentioned in the last review, I went out and bought kind of the counterpart. He's pricey, but he's not as pricey as him. He's pricey. I'll get in that. I didn't even know this guy existed for a while. But this thing here is the best that you're going to get unless you want to spend like $200 on him. Goku Black is expensive. He's cool, but he's expensive. This one does. Now again, Very situational with the pink and everything. But if you do own the Dragon Stars, hey, it works out. He has a little aura behind him now. Look at that. There we go. That's a nice pose right there. But it is something to note. There's also an event exclusive of this guy with the aura, which is, again, pretty much the exact same as this aura piece. It's actually wild to me that the Dragon Stars aura piece is the exact same. Keep in mind, they're both made by Bandai, so it actually doesn't, like, I genuinely think they might be the same. I'm not 100 on that, but they fulfill the same role, and they look very similar. But this thing is just great. It's awesome. I do recommend it when it gets a re-release, especially if you're into the Dragon Ball line of SH Figuarts. Again, he's only a cheap release. He's not one of the expensive ones. He's a $35 dollar figure. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But he costs that much, $35 or 50 Canadian. A pretty good price, if I'm being honest, for this guy. I think he's really good. His accessories, really nice. Again, no effects, but again, he's a base. Maybe an extra hand piece would have been nice, but yeah. And the Dragon Stars, who popped in for a second, he can go away. No one likes him. I only like the accessories now. It's very nice. There is effect part upgrade. There's like third-party upgrade kits out there. Of course there is. There's always third-party upgrade kits out there. For other things, you know, if you want the basic head or you want the scythe and all that, there's all that out there. You can go find that on, like, a ton of places. eBay. Why am I forgetting the other place's name? You know what I mean. But that is all for this review. This has been a review of SH Figuarts Goku Black and kind of Dragon Stars Goku Black. It's been out to Elite Signing Coach.